Sagittarius, welcome. This is your April 2023 general reading. Because it is a general reading, please only take the parts that resonate with you and leave the rest for somebody else, okay? If this doesn't resonate with you, check out my channel. There's other dated and timeless readings for your sign. If you happen to know your other placements in your chart, you can check out the readings for those as well. I'm sure there's a reading in there for you somewhere. If this does resonate with you, please remember to hit that like button. It's the only way that I have to know that the readings are being well received by you guys, and it allows me to keep doing them here on YouTube for you for free, okay? All right. We're starting you out. For those of you who haven't seen me before, these are your main energies for the month. This will be your timeline. As I lay the first set of cards, I'll give you a brief description. As we lay the second set, things will become more detailed. Then we will do oracle cards. We will do best actions for you to take during this time, best actions for sun, moon, and rising, and we will do a pick a card at the end. Okay, so you guys' main energy starting out in this month is the devil energy. So that's going to be an interesting reading already, because this is your main card, your main energy for the month. But then you do also, following that up, have the Empress, which tells me either a mother figure or you're a mother figure plays a role in this, or you're trying to birth in a new reality or something new into your life. But there is some kind of challenge with this devil energy that you're going to be overcoming this month. Because that's how I see the devil card. I see it as a challenge, something we need to overcome. You have the Two of Swords, which tells me there's a decision you're going to need to make. And the Two of Swords energy is one of those energies where we don't really want to make the decision. We may not be seeing the whole picture correctly, or we don't even want to look at it. But we need to make that decision, because when we don't make the decision, the energies play out in ways that kind of force you into making the decision, because the longer you put it off, the worse things get. Okay. We have that Six of Discs also coming in, which tells me you're looking for either enough abundance to be able to make it, financially speaking, or you're looking for equal give and take in a situation or relationship. So far, what I'm feeling off of the cards is there's something that you want to change. Some kind of change you want to make. You have the Three of Cups, which I usually see as your circle of friends or the people closest to you. It could be family, circle of trust, okay? You have the King of Cups, which I do not feel like is your energy. And the Ten of Wands, which talks a lot about stress and burden of some kind. The Ten of Wands can mean either or. It can mean you're carrying a load you shouldn't be carrying and it's time to set it down and be done. Or it can, and with the Devil card right there, that is probably how this will play out. But it can also talk about keep going, you're almost there. The Ten of Wands talks about almost like running a marathon. You're almost to that finish line and you're feeling the stress and burden, and it's hard to keep going, but if you keep going, you're going to win the race, okay? Beautiful. So we're heading to the Sun card by the end of the month, which is a time of 6. That tells me that this is going to be, whatever this is, you're successful, okay? It's going to bring a lot of happiness, joy, illumination, truth. Yeah, good. Very good. We also have the Ten of Cups, which is a time of happiness, reward. And we have that Page of Discs, which could talk about a child, especially with this, the lady here. It could talk about a child, but it also talks about new messages coming in on career, money, or health, okay? And we have the Green Man here on the bottom of the deck, beautiful, which talks about heading into a new journey. The Star card, a lot of major arcanas, strong major arcanas coming in for you guys, which talks about renewal of hope, healing. It can talk about finding a new direction or truth or purpose. It can also talk about being put in the spotlight, getting the recognition for the things that you're good at. This is a transition into success for you guys. And there could have been something that needs to end, okay? All right, let's see. Why is the Three of Cups here for our Sagittarius? Okay, so this is the source of the problem here. There's something in your social circle. Because it's being clarified here by the Nine of Swords, which is what I consider the mental health card. So there's something that within the people closest to you, there's someone in there, or it could be a couple someone's, okay, where it's causing you to be up in your head at night. Probably thoughts, you know, thought loops and anxiety, depression. It's not diagnosis, just what the card means, okay? But it talks about insomnia and sleepless nights. It talks about strong mental anguish. Okay, and this is where that decision needs to be made. There's that Two of Swords again. This is somebody who's, I feel like it's probably a friend. It could be a family member or a lover, okay? But for a lot of you, this is going to be a friend. I'm being pointed out the dog here, okay? And the dog talks about loyalty, but it also talks about man's best friend, all right? So this could have something to do with a best friend or a close friend. There's a decision you need to make with this person or about this person here. 10 of Wands, please. The Tower. Yeah, I feel like this is this person, all right? There's going to be a Tower moment. Due to all the stress and burden, it's going to create a Tower moment where things just kind of... And this just doesn't look good, all right? I usually try to keep my readings pretty positive, but this is a pretty strong... I'm feeling a very heavy, stress and burden to this situation. Like, it's really getting to you mentally, okay? And this Tower moment's going to come in and it's going to crack the foundation to this relationship with you and this person, no matter what the type of relationship is, okay? But it's somebody who is close to you, all right? This could be a third-party situation if you're in a love, if you happen to be in a romantic situation, and this is talking about a romantic situation. The Three of Cups can indicate a third-party situation, and it could be with a friend, okay? So, but for most of you, I feel like this is a friendship that is going sour, all right? Maybe this person is doing some toxic things. Maybe they're into drugs. Maybe they're into, you know, just difficult behaviors to deal with. But it's causing a Tower moment in your relationship where things are, it has to change. What is this Devil energy? Please show me the Devil energy. The Three of Wands. Yeah, you're looking out to the future here because of this energy, because of this going on. That's what this Devil energy is representing, is this situation, okay? Is playing a big part this month for you. You're looking out to create a new future and overcome this situation. The Three of Wands is actually one of my favorite cards in the deck. It talks about sitting there, envisioning what you want your life to look like versus kind of what it looks like, right? So you're sitting there and you're like, where do I want to head? Like, this isn't where I want to be. And you start envisioning where you do want to be. And that's the beginning of manifesting something new, a different future, a different way, okay? The Lady. Yeah, you're trying to birth in your Ten of Pentacles, okay? This talks about home, family. It talks about career. It talks about abundance. It talks about being happy. It's like the Ten of Cups, similar to the Ten of Cups, okay? But the Ten of Pentacles is something you built yourself, where the Ten of Cups is more like a reward, okay? Something gifted to you. The Ten of Pentacles you built, you earned, you developed, okay? So this talks about family. So this could have something to do with family. But it looks like you're trying to create a family in life that you can be proud of. And that's what you're trying to birth into reality. And with that Three of Wands here, it tells me that's what you're envisioning. What do I want my life to look like? What kind of legacy do I want to leave behind here? And then it looks like you're going to head to birthing that into reality here. Yeah, and there's that Ten of Swords that showed up in here as well. Okay. And that's what your decision is on, whether to end. You know, it's going to be a painful ending, I feel like, with this person, whoever this is, all right? But it's going to start you out on this new journey towards something better, all right? Whoever they are to you, and I feel like it's going to be different for different people. There's a painful ending. You're trying to decide on whether to have, you know, what to do here, and I feel like it's on whether or not to end this situation. I would have kind of expected the Eight of Cups, but I don't feel like, I think it's coming out the Ten of Swords because of how painful this ending is. And we have all the Swords energy coming in here on this, okay? The Eight of Cups is more of a healing card than the Ten of Swords is. The Ten of Swords, the benefit to the Ten of Swords is clarity, all right? So once you have that clarity, that painful ending comes with clarity. Kind of like I was saying with this Two of Swords. Sometimes we don't see everything very clear and it's hard to make that decision. But you're going to get that clarity that you're looking for as well on the situation. You'll know. Six of Discs. The Magician. Yeah, that's what I was saying. This goes back to me saying about the Three of Wands. It's the beginning of manifestation, and the Magician is showing up here on the Six of Discs. And that tells me that this has to do with looking for equal give and take, okay? You're trying to manifest in things in your life that have equal give and take and are bountiful, right? Like, we don't want things in our lives that are depleting us, that are holding us down, that are causing this stress and burden, this anxiety, this hurt, this pain. We want things in our lives that when we pour into it, it pours back into us, okay? And when that happens, there's an equal give and take, and we begin to grow together. If this is with a relationship, right? If this was with the job, we begin to grow in our job. But you're looking for abundance and bounty and equal give and take, and you're going to start manifesting that in, okay? And I do feel like this is relationship-wise, and this may be something you end up applying. Looking at these cards here, okay? This might be something you end up applying to all of your relationships going forward, is you're trying to decide how, what kind of relationships do I want in my life? You're deciding, I want equal give and take. I want my relationships to be as fulfilling as I'm willing to give, all right? As bountiful as I'm willing to give. And you're going to start manifesting that in for yourselves and in your relationships. You'll start giving more, and I think you'll start receiving more from the people you allow to continue to be in your life. Page of Discs. Too many cards. So you're going to get a message in, all right? There's going to be some kind of message in on something stable. I'm not getting a clear picture. This could be a message on your health. It could be a message in career. This could be a message from your child. It might just be different for each of you. This is easier when it's a one-on-one reading. Judgment card talks about leaving the past behind and waking up to your life's purpose. This new message, and it might just be your own message, this new clarity, this new vision you're getting here of what you want your life to look like. This Ten of Pentacles, this new vision that you're getting is what I feel like it is mostly for most of you, okay? This new vision that you have within your own mind is your wake-up call. It is your judgment. It is a new message coming in for you on where to head for your life's purpose, okay? Ten of Cups. This is actually a very good transition. It can be very tricky getting out of difficult relationships in places. The Nine of Pentacles. Wonderful. You guys are going from really difficult cards here at the beginning of the month into just so much beautiful energy coming in for you guys. Come mid to end month, you're going from a very difficult situation into something very, very beautiful. This Nine of Pentacles talks about luxury. Okay, so for those of you where career is involved in this, maybe you're leaving a job, you're heading into some place very abundant. For most of you, I feel like this is a relationship. But this talks about independence and solo pursuits. Okay, so some of you are going to reclaim your independence during this time. You're going to reclaim your enjoyment of the things you enjoy solo, okay? The things you enjoy within yourself. Maybe this person didn't enjoy the same things as you, okay? Whatever it happens to be, but there's luxury, there's abundance, there's independence, there's enjoyment of things that comes along with that Nine of Pentacles. And that comes right before this Ten of Pentacles, which is what you're trying to create. And we see that. And a lot of this does have to do with abundance for you guys too, as well as that 10, that 6, that 9. Abundance is important to you. And abundance isn't just money, although that's included. It's abundance comes in all forms. It comes in our relationships. It comes in, just the way we think. Okay, so taking that time to reflect on your emotions, reflect on what you want, all this reflection you have done, ends up bringing you to a time of happiness and success. It could mean that new love messages start coming in for you guys. It can mean that, but I really feel like this is about your reflection on your emotions, and the reflections on what you want for your life is bringing you to someplace very successful. We have the Five of Swords on the bottom of the deck. This could have been a very strong conflict with this person. There could have been even some abusive or bullying type of behavior. And this might have been somebody who was in your life for a long time. When you pull away in this hermit mode, you're going to rededicate yourself to different things. And you're going to get a new feelings in on passion and creativity. Yeah, you're going to cut this person out. This is a completion to a lesson or goal for you of some kind, okay? For whoever this reading is for. All right. If this isn't your reading, don't try to make it fit, okay? The readings aren't going to resonate with everyone. Romantic partner. Some of you guys, this is a romantic partner, okay, that you're dealing with. Excuse me. Dreams coming true. Yes, we can see that happening. Visualization. Yes, and that's basically saying the same thing as that Three of Wands. Sit there, envision what you want for your future so you can begin to manifest in the life that you desire. Okay? That's the beginning stages of manifesting. Rise above problems. And you are doing that like a champ. Okay. Door to Spirit. And it's funny, it's right above this Judgment card. I do feel like this is a wake-up call to your life's purpose. I do feel like this is pulling you out of something very bad and into something so much better. And I feel like it's purposeful at this point. Is the Sun. Yeah, and we got that Sun card twice. This is something good for you. This is happy. This is joy. It's not going to feel that way at the beginning of the month, but it is. You're going someplace much, much better. The Thinking Woman. I feel like it's saying the same thing when you really stop to think, visualize, reflect. You're going, you know, take that time to make the judgments, gain that clarity, make those decisions. Things are going to change for you. Yeah, blossoming abundance. Like I was saying, abundance is important to you guys during this time as well. Let's get you an animal advice card, and then we'll go ahead and do best actions. Animal advice. Black Jaguar, old soul. Walk through life with confidence and grace. You have power from beyond the world. Focus on what you really want. You can create your dreams. Yes, and that's what all of this is about. Yes, there's something difficult and toxic coming in, but you're overcoming that and really creating your dreams here. Okay, you're heading into something very good. All right, we're going to go ahead and do best actions for you guys. Best actions for Sagittarius, please. Yeah, transition into success. Head towards success. Allow this transition. Take control over your life with that Emperor. Make sure you're playing your chess pieces correctly, where you want to go, where you want. Take control. Be the leader of your own life. And that Three of Wands. Envision the future that you want and head to it. It's going to be successful. You are going to own that. Death and rebirth. Something's coming to an end so you can rebirth into something better. There could be romantic movement for you guys at some point. That Nine of Swords and the Seven of Cups. These are things you're overcoming, okay? Like you've had some difficult things, but that's coming to an end, and you're going to be heading out to this new future. See how she just stands on that shore, just looking out, like, what direction do I head? Where do I want to go? How do I want to expand myself? What life do I want to lead? And this Emperor, he leads. He takes that lead. He once that decision is made, he goes for it. And you'll transition into success. All right, let's get best actions for Sun, Moon, Rising. Best actions, Sun. Okay, so the five of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords, both very difficult cards, and I believe the Eight of Swords is played out in one of the decks for you guys. It talks about self-imposed imprisonment in our own mind and a lack of mentality. These are things that you need to overcome. You need to overcome the things that are lacking in the thought loops in your own head that's stopping you from moving forward. Okay. Like, you need to move forward, but you need to do that reflection. You need to do that visualization of where you want to head and realize you have the ability to do that. Don't get caught up in this, and don't, you know, you can feel left out in the cold here with this Five of Pentacles, but sometimes being left out in the cold allows us to move forward into the sun. Okay. Moon. The Hangman. It's time to pull away and gain new perspective. Okay. Go within, find a new perspective here. And the Lovers. For you guys, this probably has something to do with a romantic relationship or a Gemini. But again, so it's probably the rising signs here where this may apply to a romantic situation. The Two of Wands, it's time to choose your path. You got to choose your path. Okay, we're going to do a pick a card for a question. While I lay the cards, you go ahead and think of your question. I will do the best I can to give you a yes or no answer. What I will do is give you a description of the card, and you can see how that applies to your question. Okay, go ahead, take a deep breath in, release, and pick the card that feels right to you. The World card, yes, absolutely. It talks about completions to lessons or goals. The Nine of Wands, that's a maybe. It talks about a time, it talks about recovery, okay? Recovery from something you're recovering. So if this is talking about a person, this might be a person you need to recover from. You know, if it talks about finances, you know, it's a time of recovery. Same thing with physical health. You need time to recover. Okay. So the Page of Cups, I say yes. It talks about either reflecting on your own emotions or new messages of love coming in. The Two of Pentacles, again, that's a maybe, because it talks about needing to juggle things or balance things out, or needing to make a decision between things. All right. Sagittarius, thank you so much for being here with me today. It has been a pleasure to do this reading for you, and I do hope that it finds you well. If you haven't hit that like button yet, please do so. It helps my channel out a lot, and it helps get the messages to more people. And if you are new here, I hope you'll consider subscribing. And if you like any of these decks, 2 of them are linked down in the description box below. You can check those out there. And until we meet again.